Okay, hello, I'm Emily. This is going to be my first YouTube video in true me fashion because I'm about to take the train in 10 minutes semi-spontaneously because I just feel like absolute arse. So I thought I'm going to make a video for the first time where instead of saying I don't want to do it because I feel bad, I'm just going to film myself feeling bad and then doing something about it so that I don't just succumb to my learnt helplessness. So I'm going to take you with me to the train station, go on a walk, show you plants and a bug probably, and then we're going to be going to where my partner works, which is a lovely bookshop cafe, which is ideal, and I've never been since he's worked there. So I'm gonna get off my ass, go take a train, and then hike for 40 minutes. I'm taking you with me. Let's go. Okay, where am I? Am I there? Okay, so the train's late by 10 minutes, which is fine, but also very typical for transport for Wales, so I'm going to wait around a bit. Sadly, I don't have headphones, so I've got no choice but to immerse myself in the sounds around me. Ooh. Luckily I live in Wales, so sounds are just and the occasional car, so it's pretty nice. Could be worse. So I'm gonna sit down and do nothing and hopefully not think about bad things. Hello. Uh-oh. Hello. I don't have a tripod, so my camera's just on my bag, which is why I have to do this. So I'm at the next town over now. That was a uncomfortable train journey. There were lots of loud men. So that was fun. But I'm here now. It is beautiful. I will show you around in a bit. The houses and cottages and daffodils are absolutely just gorgeous. So I'm going to start walking on the main road for a little bit, and then I'll be able to veer off to the countryside and then walk on a, I think, half an hour to 40 minutes little side road. And given the weather, I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. I do feel better already, despite said rowdy men. Yeah, okay, next bit. That's my least favourite part about filming stuff on the walk. Okay, I think that's the one. I think. Hello, I'm taking you on my regular phone camera, regular Canon ones, so I can't really... Hello, I bring you to my camera on my phone, which isn't very nice, but I will minimise it so it's not the main screen. I wanted to just talk a bit because I already feel a lot better. I look bloody ugly, oh my god. Hello, I bring you to my regular phone camera for this. I think I'm way too prone to just think that since things are systematically bad, I am right to feel bad and I'm bound to feel bad, therefore I shouldn't do anything about it. Which in part, obviously, yeah, if things are made to not work for you, what are you supposed to do? You know, you're not allowed to rent a place that's affordable, you're not allowed to go shopping in a way that's affordable, you can't go to third places without having to always pay money for food or something, unless you live near the countryside, which some people don't, and I find that horrendous. But yeah, think about people in cities that aren't walkable and in towns where you have to walk like half an hour to just get to a forested area. I wouldn't be able to make it, which is why I live here. I wouldn't be able to be happy living so far away from a place which grounds me. I think it is quite sad that the only reason I can live here is 1, rent is cheaper, and 2, I'm a freelancer, so I can just work wherever. But if you are a person who does hospitality work or something more techy, or any other job that isn't a pub or a freelancer or working for the council, you have to move to the city. And even creative work to find connections and all that stuff, which kind of leaves all the more entrepreneurial, valuable people in that sense leave towns. It's quite something to see small towns become less and less booming. Wow, look at this magnolia tree. That's nuts. I'm gonna film that. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the reason towns are going small is because there is no space for people to grow here, because everything's in the city. But then if you're in a city, you're away from nature, which is part of us because we are animals, which is a very hippie thing to say, but I'm sure a lot of us are starting to agree because we're all stuck to our phones looking for things to ground us, and not ground us, I guess entertain us and make us feel better. Not every creative person wants to live in the city, and I hate that because towns are wonderful, towns are communal, towns could be a self-supporting economic support system, but it's not like that because no one wants to live here because there's no work, and there's no work because no one lives here. So there's no one to buy things in the local shops. Oh my god, it drives me nuts. Anyway, let's look at this magnolia tree while I ponder something else about life. Just spotted these petals. It turns out we got a little bush. That's so pretty. Look at that one. Looks like the moon. Hiya. Oh, I just recognised you. Look at this. Full of little black dots. I'm gonna send a photo to a friend of mine and see if she knows what it is. Because she is the knower of all plants that exists anywhere at any given time. Here we have some green hellebore. Very pretty. You look gorgeous. Gorgeous, baby. Ooh. Oh, I'm sorry. This is my arm fully stretched out. Like, this is how far away I can put the camera from my face to film myself. So, yeah, I'm not going to be doing that. Also, my phone is really broken. You probably saw my cracked screen. Another thing that's wrong with it is that the microphone and the speaker doesn't work, and I don't have headphones. So there is a large chance that this video will just never happen because I can't hear if the road microphone is actually working or not. So that'll be fun to discover. Oh, there's a fork in the road. I think it's straight forwards, but I might be wrong. Okay, so we've just crossed that bridge and I'm about 5 minutes at most away from where my partner works. So I don't know how much more I'm going to record because I don't really want to record his job, especially because the owners are always around, so I don't really want to make anyone uncomfortable. But yeah, I can definitely say without a doubt in my mind that I need to go out on walks more often because I feel much better. I've seen like 2 people that were lovely. I laid in a tree, which is great, and now I get to go to a nice cafe, spend £3 on a coffee and do some work. And I'm very fortunate because my work at the moment is just doodling this girl who's chaotic and fix up bikes. There's a person, oh no. Okay, last words. I'll probably record when I come back home, final little bit, maybe show some extra parts of the cafe if I have a chance to film. But yeah, thank you so much for coming with me on this walk. I implore you to go out on a walk if you can. If you're able-bodied, do it. And if not, just talk to friends. The people I met on the walk were lovely and that helped already. So there's always something you can do. Okay, bye.